Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both heartwarming and fascinating: how dogs say sorry. If you've ever wondered if your dog feels bad after doing something wrong, like chewing up your favorite shoes or making a mess, you're in the right place. Dogs can't speak like we do, but they have unique ways of showing us when they're feeling guilty or trying to apologize. Before we jump into it, make sure you check the comments section for exclusive deals and discounts on products your furry friend will love. We've got some awesome coupons down there, so don't miss out. Also, drop a comment below and tell me your dog's name. I'd love to know who's part of the pack here. Alright, now let's get into it. Have you ever caught your dog giving you those big, sad puppy eyes after they've done something naughty? Maybe their ears go down, they start licking you, or they roll over, belly exposed, as if to say, "Please forgive me." These aren't just cute gestures, there's real science and behavior behind it. So, let's explore the ways dogs apologize and what those actions mean. The big question is, can dogs actually feel sorry? While dogs don't experience emotions the same way humans do, they can definitely show behaviors that mimic what we interpret as an apology. When a dog displays signs of guilt or submission, it's usually because they've learned from past experiences that certain actions upset their owners. They might not fully understand why you're mad, but they definitely know that you are. One interesting study found that dogs react to our emotions, especially when we're upset. If you scold your dog, chances are they'll lower their body, avoid eye contact, or try to offer some kind of appeasement behavior, like licking or pawing at you. While these gestures may not be true apologies in the human sense, they are a way for your dog to seek forgiveness and restore peace in the relationship. So, what exactly do dogs do when they're trying to say sorry? Let's break down some of the most common behaviors. 1. The puppy eyes. One of the most recognizable signs is when your dog gives you those wide, soulful eyes. This look is a way for them to show submission and to try to melt your heart. They know it works on us, and they're not wrong. Those eyes are often accompanied by a lowered head and ears pressed back, showing that they're not a threat and that they want your forgiveness. 2. Licking. Another way dogs apologize is by licking. This can be your hand, face, or even their own paws. Licking is a natural submissive behavior for dogs. In the wild, dogs and wolves use licking as a sign of respect and submission to higher-ranking pack members. So, when your dog licks you after a mistake, they're likely trying to say, "I respect you, and I'm sorry." 3. Rolling over. When a dog rolls over and exposes their belly, they're showing their most vulnerable side. This is a strong sign of submission, and in dog language, it means, "I trust you, and I'm surrendering." It's their way of saying they recognize you as the leader, and they're hoping to make peace. 4. Avoiding eye contact. Dogs often avoid direct eye contact when they know they've done something wrong. In the canine world, eye contact can be seen as a challenge, so by looking away, they're trying to avoid conflict and show submission. They don't want to challenge your authority, and they're trying to tell you they regret their actions. 5. Following you around. If your dog starts shadowing you everywhere after they've done something wrong, this is another sign they're seeking forgiveness. They don't want to be away from you, and they're trying to rebuild that connection by sticking close to your side. You might be wondering why dogs even bother to apologize. After all, they don't always understand why chewing on furniture or knocking over a vase is wrong. The answer lies in their strong bond with us. Dogs are incredibly social animals, and they thrive on their relationship with their humans. When something threatens that bond, like a scolding or angry tone, they naturally want to repair it. Dogs are also experts at picking up on our body language and tone of voice. They can tell when we're happy, sad, or upset just by the way we move or speak. So, when they sense that something is wrong, they use behaviors they've learned to show submission and to try to make things right again. Let's talk a little bit about the science. Studies on dog behavior have shown that while dogs may not experience guilt the way humans do, they are capable of understanding when their actions lead to negative outcomes. For example, if your dog knocks over a trash can and gets scolded for it, they will remember that behavior resulted in something unpleasant. One experiment tested whether dogs feel guilt by having owners scold them for a wrongdoing, even if the dog hadn't actually done anything wrong. In many cases, the dogs still displayed guilty behaviors like lowering their body or avoiding eye contact, suggesting that they react more to the owner's tone and body language than to a true sense of guilt. Dogs are also incredible at reading our emotions, thanks to thousands of years of domestication. They've evolved alongside humans and have developed an uncanny ability to interpret our facial expressions and tones. So, while they may not feel guilt in the human sense, they are experts at figuring out how to respond when their owner is upset. Now that we've covered how dogs apologize, the next big question is, how should you respond? When your dog is showing these behaviors, it's important to understand that they're not doing it out of malice or defiance. Most of the time, dogs don't even realize what they did wrong, they just know that you're upset. 1. Stay calm. First and foremost, stay calm. Yelling or punishing your dog long after the incident won't help them understand what they did wrong. Instead, it may confuse them and cause unnecessary stress. Dogs live in the moment, so if you didn't catch them in the act, it's best to move on. 2. Positive reinforcement. When your dog tries to apologize, it's a great time to reinforce good behavior. Use positive reinforcement by giving them a treat or some extra love when they come to you with their apology. This helps them associate making amends with positive outcomes, strengthening your bond. 3. Redirect the behavior. If your dog tends to repeat the same bad behavior, like chewing shoes or jumping on guests, use their apology as an opportunity to redirect them. After accepting their apology, give them a toy or show them the right way to act. Over time, they'll learn the behavior you want. Dogs have incredible ways of communicating with us, and their apologies are just one example of how much they care about our relationship. While they may not understand the concept of guilt like humans, their submissive gestures and desire to make peace are a clear sign that they want to stay in our good graces. So, the next time your dog gives you those big puppy eyes or licks your hand after a mistake, remember, they're doing their best to say, "I'm sorry." It's one of the many reasons we love them so much. Before we wrap up, don't forget to check the comments for those awesome deals on dog products. And I'd love to know, what's your dog's name? Leave it down below, and let's keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more fun and insightful videos about our favorite furry companions. See you next time.